Hey, and welcome back to Bill's Cichlid Room. Today I've just thought we'd do an update on what's been happening in the fish room during March. A couple of weeks ago, some of you might have spotted the short video that I put up on YouTube with the Fenestratus. This couple here have actually paired off and laid eggs. Unfortunately, the fry got ate. But what's happened is the pink pair, they've actually formed a pair as well. And the two pairs actually went on a killing spree. Unfortunately, I've lost 3 of the Fenestratus, and I've also lost a male Nicaraguense that was in the tank. So I did some fish sifting round, and I've just left the 2 pairs in there now. The pink pair, they've actually gardened some fry. I've just managed to pull some out to grow on, and I'll show you those in a moment. It's quite interesting the way the Fenestratus have paired off. So it's 2 of the pink ones have paired off and 2 of the normal coloration. From the research I did earlier in the year, it's a bit disappointing because apparently you get the marbled ones when the normal coloration and the pink coloration actually pair off, and after a couple of months, once the young fry actually start peeling, that's when you get your marbled ones. But can't complain too much, so let's see what happens with these ones. And we have still got the other 2 that I hope that are a pair, and one is a marbled, one is a normal one, and one is a pink one. So here's hoping. This is the fry of the Fenestratus that I've actually just pulled out. There seems to be quite a lot of them. I've only pulled a fraction of them out. It was what was hidden underneath the rock. Rough estimate, I'd say there's about 200 fry there, so let's see what happens with growing those on. The other thing that's been happening this month, the Geophagus, I've actually put the 2 females back in with the male. Here's one of the females you can see here. The other female somewhere. There's the other female in the corner with the male. But the red hump on the male's head, it's gone massive. So he must be really, really excited to have his 2 females back. Yeah, we'll switch around, we'll have a quick look at the fry. I've actually put the 2 lots in together into the same tank to grow on a little bit. Yeah, so the Geophagus standard fry, there's 2 lots of fry in there. So quite a good haul really from the 2 spawnings. This is the 2 Fenestratus that I've actually managed to save from the murderous 2 pairs in the other tank. If you go on size, it looks like it could be a pair. I think the pink one's the male, and the normal coloured one, the smaller one's the female. I've put them in the smaller tank with the Madagascan pollini and the small group of rainbow fish that I'm just growing on there, just as backup for the other ones. I only put them in here last night, but they seem to have settled down quite well. The Costa Rican tank, the Mineri, they've actually got a few babies in here swimming around. The female's still in spawning dress. I don't know whether you can spot any of the babies in the background. I actually did, I got a bag of rocks from the local garden centre as well. North Sea cobbles they were called. A £10 bag for about £7 sterling, which was quite good. So I managed to put a lot more rocks and hiding places in this tank, make it look a bit more natural, and also to give the fry somewhere to hide. Nicaraguense, they're not showing any signs of spawning yet, unfortunately, but they are still a bit small really. And these Pythons, they're not showing any signs of spawning yet. Hopefully it won't be too long with those. The 2 female Nicaraguans that were in with the Fenestratus, I've actually put in this tank. They were looking a bit battered. As I say, unfortunately I did lose the male one I had, so I didn't want to take any risks with these ones. Here's the other female in the background. She's still hiding a little bit shy. The Parachromis Lewisell, they're growing on great. Still only small, as you can see, but yeah, they're settling into the tank well. I'm just waiting for the growth spurt from them in the next couple of months. And hopefully, I got a couple of pairs out of those. The Amphilophus Helgas, they're still doing okay. The male still bossing the tank around. I did put some rainbow cichlids in there as differ fish, which have survived quite well. The female does still seem to be staying in the pot, so I think I am going to go the divider method and actually try and get her out the pot and just see if she does anything. Yeah, when you're feeding them, she does actually come out, but he comes straight over and she's quickly back in the cave again. So not much change there really in the last few weeks. You know, he thinks I'm feeding them. Yeah, he's looking inside the pot for the female. Doesn't look like she's going to make an appearance. Not much change in the Nicaraguans and the Neotropolis tank, with the cutter eye as well. I have been trying to catch some of the fry from last time, but as soon as they see a net, they're straight off. So it's sort of like catching 2 or 3 a day. The Nicaraguans hiding in the corner. So I'm expecting the cutter eye to start breeding again soon. It's been about a month or so since last time. The other ones are the Amatelania Autofluvus. I did a short video on them the other day. I don't know whether anybody's seen them. I'm hoping that they do actually like pair off and start breeding pretty soon. You can see that they are starting to really colour up. They are a really nice fish. What I might do is take some of the swordtails out. They were only in there as the fish, so if I take those out and just leave the pair and see what happens with those. Unfortunately, the chocolate cichlids haven't showed any more signs of breeding yet. The Geophagus, they're still a bit small really. They are growing really well, the chocolate cichlids. So I've had them about 6 months now, and they were about 1.5 inches when I got them. So yeah, a bit like Oscars, they are really fast growing. The last tank to have a look at really is the one with the Corydorus. All 6 of them still doing well, the Corydorus dubicularis. The red-head tapajos, they're settling down well. it's still doing okay. And I've got what I believe is 1 male and 3 females of the Madagascar Pollonite. So no new fish this month, but yeah, the couple of spawns which I'm quite pleased with, and quite a lot of aggression that I've had to deal with. That's what happens when you keep cichlids. So that's about it really for the update for this week. As I say, a couple of spawnings, bit of aggression, unfortunately lost a couple of fish, but see what next month brings. I hope to make another video next week, and see you all soon.